is it that Black America is one of the only populations, that and Native American populations, that have not been able to overcome such evil, horrors, and injustices? Here's my perspective, and I want to hear what you have to say, is that the number one way to keep people out of poverty, lower the crime rate, and have a better society is whether or not you have a mom and a dad around. Would we agree that's an ideal? Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
And so what happened in 1964 is that 25% of Black youth were raised by a single mom. Today, it's nearly 75%, about 70%. So that means that 1 in 4 Black kids will have a father around. Only 1 in 4. That's the number one issue happening in the country, and it's not because of systemic racism. I'd like to hear what you have to say about that.
Okay.
Let's answer that question. What happened to the Black man in America? Why do so many Black communities have a shortage of fathers? The answer isn't just about choices. It's about a system that was built this way. Let's start with the welfare system. When it was created, it came with a rule. A man could not live in the home if a mother wanted to receive aid. Caseworkers would literally check houses for shoes, clothes, or signs of a man. That policy pushed fathers out, forcing mothers to choose between keeping their family together or feeding their children. This was the first and strongest blow against the Black family structure. At the same time, Black men faced low job opportunities. Factories closed, discrimination in hiring was rampant, and poverty rates were disproportionately high in Black communities. A man without steady work was already seen as a burden, and the welfare system made his presence even more of a liability. The result? More households without men, and more families surviving on aid. Then came the war on drugs. Minor drug charges sent countless Black men to prison for decades. A system that punished crack harsher than powder cocaine targeted Black neighborhoods directly. Once a man had a record, it became almost impossible to get a job, to vote, or to return home as a provider. Prison became another tool to remove Black men from their families. Out of this, a false narrative was born, the idea of the strong Black woman who could do it all alone. But this wasn't natural strength. It was survival. Mothers had to figure things out on their own, not because Black men didn't want to be there, but because systems, welfare policies, job discrimination, and mass incarceration made it nearly impossible for them to stay. So when we ask what happened to the Black man, we must see the bigger picture. The separation of Black men from their families was not accidental. It was orchestrated through policy, poverty, and punishment. Understanding this truth is the first step in breaking the cycle. While we all want to move forward, we must look back to understand where we are today. Let's let go of judgment and move forward in love.